Hey Jettie Rockers, welcome to Jettie Rocks Fishing. Today we're going to do another episode, Catch and Cook. And we're going to be cooking the Blacknose shark. So we're going to try a little bit different this time. I'm going to kind of cook it like I do chicken and pork. And make it like a little marsala sauce, and you simmer it in a pot and you put it over rice. Basically anything that you would do with chicken and pork, you can do with shark. And it tastes very similar. It's a good substitute for pork if you don't like pork. And it's a good substitute for chicken. But I kind of like my chicken, but it's really good. So real quick, why don't you check this clip of this last trip I was on with my buddy Bill and our buddy John. And John hooked this really nice Blacknose that he was kind enough to give to me. So we're going to cook this up, kind of dedicate this episode to you, John, and I hope you enjoy it. That's a shark.
Oh my god.
You want him, Mike?
What kind is it?
Ooh, I want that fish. I want that shark. I want that.
Yeah, shark, Blacknose. Yeah, I'll take a Blacknose.
So watch my rods and flee into the water.
Oh, yeah.
Why is everybody because it's a shark and that's what they do.
It's a
They're
Blacknose.
annoying.
I can get all that stuff off.
Which line is okay? Is that line?
Hold on, do not touch that line, Summer.
Okay.
That stuff will cut you to the bone.
I don't want that.
Work that thing, boy.
Where'd it go? It's underneath the water.
Look out, guys. Everybody look out, too.
Let me see you right here. I think I can get you out.
Ooh.
I think I can get you out.
Look at it. Look at it. Oh, that's a big shark. I want that.
Yeah, that's a Blacknose. We'll take that. Nice one.
I love Blacknose.
Watch out. Open that box, somebody. There it is. Alright guys, I got my Blacknose shark here. The first thing you want to do with a shark this size is take off all the fins. So you're going to go through, take off all the fins, throw them away. And these fish right here will dull a knife in a heartbeat. These are the calipers right here you're going to take off. And they're going to start working next door. Figures. Got those off. These off. By taking all the fins off, it makes it a lot easier to fillet the shark. Now that you got the shark all finned, you're gonna have to gut him. So you come in right back when his gills and everything in, make an incision, and just come all the way through the belly cavity, all the way out to here. Just like that. And you're gonna remove all the guts, but I'm not gonna put this on film. Guys, we got our shark completely gutted and finned, so now he's ready to fillet out. That's what you do. Is you'll grab this right about here, about where the gills end. It's real soft, you'll be able to go right through. Come all the way down. You'll feel where the cartilage starts. You're just gonna go along that cartilage. They don't have a bone like other fish, they're all cartilage. Just go all the way down till you hit the tail. About right here, and then you put your knife up. Come out. And there you go, you got a really nice shark fillet. Hey guys, well now we're going to go ahead and skin out this fillet here. And what I like to do is I don't like to run my knife
completely against the skin if I can help it. So I want to get as much of this dark meat off the fillet so it's pretty clean like that. So I'll come up just a little bit just so I miss that dark meat. And then right about here, I'm going to cut along that belly. About like that. So that way you can skin this pretty easy. And then you just sit here. It gets to be a little tough right about here. So I like to put a little bit of pressure down. About like that. Come through. Like that. There we go. There we go. We got a nice fillet. Cut a little bit of this dark meat out where we got gaffed and kind of bled in the meat a little bit. We'll cut that out and we'll be good. Alright guys, I'm all done cleaning my shark. This is what you end up with. Some really nice steaks like this. Alright guys, I'm in the kitchen. I got my shark steaks here. They look really good. And basically what we're going to do today is we're going to do a tikka marsala simmer sauce style. I do this with chicken all the time. I use this exact same sauce, do it with chicken and pork. It's really good. And I kind of got the idea that doing it with shark would be really good because shark does have a lot of chicken taste or similarities. So we're going to do that real quick. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these up into little chunks. Just about like that. So they're nice little bite-sized chunks. And one more. About like this. Alright guys, I'm going to get the rest of these cut up and I'll see you back in a minute guys. In my pot here, I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil. About like that. We'll let this get hot and then we'll add the shark. It's nice and hot. So we'll go ahead and add our shark in here. There we go. We're going to let these brown a little bit. Put a little bit of salt on them. A little bit of pepper. And that's it for right now. We're going to let these brown. And this sauce right here that we're going to be using is made by India, and you can usually find this at Aldi's. It's about the only place that I have found it at, or I'm sure you could probably look it up and find it online, but this stuff is outstanding. I use it, like I said earlier, I use it with chicken, pork. I've been wanting to try it with some shrimp, and this will be my first time trying it with shark, which I'm pretty sure it's going to be outstanding because this sauce is amazing. And you don't really got to put much seasoning on the meat, just some salt and pepper, because all your seasoning's right here in this thing. Guys, you just want to stir them around, make sure they get nice and white on all sides, or as close to it as you can before you put your sauce in. Sometimes I don't even wait to brown it all if I get impatient. I'll try to do it the right way today. Alright guys, they're looking pretty good. So we'll go ahead and pour this in. Like that. And then what I like to do is come over here, get some water in here, about halfway. About that much water. Like that right there if you can see it. And shake all this goodness out of here. So that cleans out the whole jar. See that? The whole jar is pretty much clean. So you get all that goodness. And pour that in there. And now you haven't watered down your sauce too much. Got a nice little sauce going. And now all we gotta do is just let this sit here and simmer on medium heat for about 25 minutes. And get you some rice going so you can pour this over some rice. And it is awesome, y'all. Looking really good, guys. Look at that. It's looking fantastic. Alright guys, well my shark is all done. I got some rice here. go ahead and put a couple on here. Looks good. Look at that, guys. Put a couple pieces on here. There we go. Just enough to try it out real quick. Put a little bit of sauce. Grab me a different spoon. I think a ladle will work much better. There we go. So there we go, guys. Alright, well that's what we end up with, y'all. Really nice looking meal. Over some rice. Looks really good. So let's go taste this out. See how it tastes. Alright guys, I got my shark all done. Check that out. Looks really good. So we'll go ahead and try a piece. Oh yeah. Oh. One more piece. And that's what it looks like, guys. It really doesn't look too much different than chicken, to be honest with you. It's real similar. Got about the same texture. It's really good. Really good. I'm not going to say that's my favorite way to eat shark, but it's a really good way to try it. I'm glad to try it. Now we'll cook this again. And some of my favorite ways to cook shark, I love buffalo shark bites. That is one of my favorite things to do with shark. Cut it up to strips. If you deep fry it, put some buffalo wing sauce on it. It is outstanding. I'll put a link to a video that I've already done doing that with a smaller species of shark, the Atlantic sharknose. So I'll put a link up here somewhere for you guys. I also like them blackened. They're really good blackened. I also like them on the grill. There's just a bunch of different ways you can do them. They're excellent. Well guys, I want to thank you all very much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I want to thank each and every one of you guys for subscribing to this channel and being a part of the Jettie Rockers family. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate each and every one of you all very much. And I look forward to hearing from all of you all in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Become a Jettie Rocker, y'all. Well guys, I get to see you again soon here on the water. Tight lines, Jettie Rockers.
Hey Jettie Rockers, thank you very much for watching this video. I'd like to invite you all to go follow me on my Facebook page at Jettie Rocks Fishing, and also my Instagram page. I also have a JRF apparel page, which will send you a link to my Teespring page where I have some cool shirts and some mugs. I appreciate you guys very much. Well, check out the description in the bottom of this video. I'll have the links. Tight lines, Jettie Rockers.